Welcome back, everyone, to some more of the Outer Worlds 2. Today we are continuing on with the second playthrough as the ex-convict. We made it over to Dorado. Last time we did the Vox Relay mission, and now we're just beginning our journey on this planet here. We've got some side quests to knock out, and then we'll go start exploring, meet up with Tristan, and whatever else. So that's kind of the go-to at the moment. Nothing really planned except for just continue to do some questing and then go from there. So with that said, we make sure this is all good here and we'll get straight to it. We got the first mission right in front of me. All right, cool. We actually talked to this guy again.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help?
All right, so this time around, I'll actually be able to get the med doctor for him, which will be nice. The auto mechanical doctor. Because I remember you need hack for that. And since I have max hack, that'll work. So that should be nice. Impact converter. Recipes. I'll buy some of the bypass. A lot of attachment. I never realized that they had attachments here. Trauma kit. Pick that one up. Alright, I think we're good. I don't know who else we need to check in with. What's up, Star? Oh, I never talked to this person before.
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
How does the order predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
So you tell everyone in the order what to do?
More what to watch out for. Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
How do weekly reports and personalized order predictions differ?
The former are generalized forecasts for groups or settlements. The latter are more specialized to individuals and take far more time to calculate. Usually some are handled by one of the more senior seers in a region, but with Seer Wiley's days taken up advising the abbots and other things, this responsibility falls to me. Regrettably, I have built up a bit of a sizable backlog.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
Matriarch's mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
So you lack any substantial ways to aid the refugees?
There's nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
If none of the other refugees come by, perhaps you could pitch in to help elsewhere.
I believe my services will be increasingly sought after the more of the displaced learn of our methods. Vicar Orendi, for instance, is assiduously occupied with such efforts. One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
Think that answers everything.
I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
Okay. Yeah, I never really talked to him the first time around. So I am trying to finish up this quest here for this location. Let's see if she says anything. How are things around camp?
Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them to.
Okay. Oh, right. I forgot about the Sub Rosa back here.
I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
Oh, I meant to ask something, but all your over my head talk made me forget.
Oh, geesh. We didn't mean to over your head talk or nothing. No, I guess I should only answer for myself, though. Maybe Mapother did.
Huh. Never had anybody accuse me of that before. Lots of other stuff, sure, but that one's new. Well, we could play guess the question, I guess. That usually passes some time.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borstloaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
You got business? No? Move on.
I do got business. Intimidator? Wait, so I can say that even though I don't have the perk. I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub Rosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in. Hello, hello. You're the one that
Well,
aided us
Sub
in
Rosa,
availing Sub Rosa
trusted.
of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Indeed. Show me your wares.
Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
Incoming damage may change defense mode. Light damage enables 10%. Whoa, that's kind of cool. 3% of damage is converted. Ooh, we can buy 2 of these. Yeah, I'll pick up both. I think that's all I'll take.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Mapother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
What kind of game is this? This is an RPG. Similar to something like Fallout or Starfield or things like that. So they fight using stand-ins? Well, actually, what kind of trouble would someone get into for fighting here?
It's the Order, so they don't kick you out or
Very New
nothing.
Vegas
It's all
like.
community betterment volunteering.
I mean,
If
same
your former
same
auntie's choice,
studio,
snacks
technically.
kinda like work for free. If your former protectorate and it don't involve Automax, it's all terrifyingly mystifying somehow. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I just came here to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicada to feed.
All right, resolve the disagreement with the voice. Oh boy. What's up, Brandon?
Where do we go now? Another refugee
Let's
camp?
see how this is.
Another colony?
Oh. Administrator Agrawal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
I'm ready to begin if you are. Wait, actually, I'm not fully convinced that I should be in this position, but I'll try anything once.
Well, we tried to work things out on our own. Look where that got us.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
I'd like to discuss what I found out about the Order's side.
Speak on then.
Rollo taught me a bit about the Order's predictions and their usefulness.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Rollo seemed convinced that they should be followed. Well, actually, he did say that they weren't always accurate, but he was too scared to ignore them.
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
I spoke to Vicar Orendi about her support for the displaced.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
That's the one. She means, well, complex mathematics can be useful even to the displaced, I think.
Mathematics is the hidden language of the universe which unites us all. The closer we come to understanding it, the closer we come to true understanding.
I haven't heard that much sugarcoating outside of an anti-suppository ad. But fine. Whatever you say.
Provisioner Plotnik informed me about the Order efforts.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
She keeps Matriarch's Mercy supplied, except for critical space and building supplies.
If the Provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
let's talk about the displaced and their perspective.
I'm all ears, mediator.
That planet is so pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Do you have a favorite area? My personal favorite, honestly, would probably be the ship with Auntie's Choice. The one that's like you go inside the ship and everything, and it has all the markets. That's probably my favorite location out of them all. As far as planets, it might be Cloister, I want to almost say, or Fairfield. I don't know. You heard about this business with the Sub Rosa altercations?
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
The displaced are penned in like animals. No surprise they're lashing out like them.
The fault here is my own. I see now that the displaced require guidance steeped in logic and reason.
I spoke to the camp doctor about the health situation here.
I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He needs more resources. Not more space.
Do you find this concession acceptable?
I'm not convinced.
Absolutely not.
Resources are one thing. We still need the exclusion zone.
I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts come crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Okay. Last time I said the exclusion zone is theirs. I don't exactly rule for the order. I'm gonna say 4. Look, for the record, all this is ridiculous.
Finally understand what we're dealing with, huh? For every problem, there's an obtuse, indirect solution.
Regardless of your misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason.
I have no business making life or death decisions on anyone's behalf. I rule for no one.
Are we to have a stalemate for the rest of our days? This cannot be what the prediction foretold.
You sure about this? I mean, talk about wasted effort on your part.
Ooh. I mean, an ex-convict. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna rule for their order. They predict disaster. And I won't risk the lives of this place. I just don't want to do 1-8-2 again. You know what? Yeah. This conflict's a joke. I don't want no part of it. Work it out yourselves or don't.
Well, at least it's an honest answer.
Surprisingly unsatisfying as well. For once, the prediction was dead wrong. Mediation didn't help us at all.
Chin up, administrant. I'll buy you a drink later.
Well, I'd say our business is concluded. You can return to whatever it is you do.
Okay. What? Wait, we fail the quest? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're joking. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna fail it or botch it. I thought it was gonna be like a solution. Okay, we're going back. That's crazy. The factions in this game are insane. Yeah, some of them are great. Do you think there's 2 perks that make up for the flaw that you have to take at the start? I would say yes. I think honestly, sickly, or I wouldn't take the one with the A. But sickly or dumb really is not that bad in my opinion, because especially if you want to max out 1 or 2 skills. So there's 30 levels, and if you only cap 3 skills, then you don't need access to all of them. Using dumb was honestly a good choice. So for myself, like, I have engineering, explosives, medical, science, and leadership locked. Having that, and then if you get the flaw easily distracted, then you get 3 skill points every level, and you can add more points. The problem is you can't upgrade your highest one, but still, it's like not that bad. I didn't realize how useful dumb can actually be. So for myself, I took Suave and Nimble, which Nimble has been kind of good so far. Suave has been okay, not great, but yeah. I didn't realize we had this here. While Niles is in the party, containers have a small chance to gain a large cache of scrap. Niles periodically calls out enemies. Yes, let's do that one. What else we got here? Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party grants a small amount of inhaler charge. Crude biomass for crafting. Yeah, I'll do the inhaler charge.
Oh,
Yeah,
they say you asked
All right, we're
around.
gonna run through this again.
agreed. Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone. Speak on them.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique?
Forgive me. I do.
You mean that missionary type who's always... Haven't heard that much sugarcoating outside.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced. It's less of an issue of...
I'm all ears, mediator. When...
That is unquantified. The fault here is my own.
Yeah, anyhow. What was the good doctor's diagnosis? We have...
That is indeed unfortunate.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure.
I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but...
Finally.
Regardless of
I'll
your
say that.
misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason.
Okay, fine.
Shit.
We're going with the
Very
order.
well, administrant. You win. I'll honor the terms of the mediation. Let's hope your math was right.
Have faith. Or, if not faith, reason. We can still work together to improve conditions around Matriarch's mercy. Your reward, Mediator, with my thanks. I now consider the matter decisively closed.
Okay, there we go. I just chose the order for the sake of it, since I needed to do the opposite anyways.
Refugee camp?
I wanted to. We'll talk to them in a second here. All right, Abbott.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Decidability? What in the void are you talking about?
Logic, primarily. The study of correct reasoning, sequence, consequence relation. Ah, but I see by the glaze in your eyes that's of no interest to you, so let's move on, shall we? The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had a secret contacts within the order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What exactly is Victor working on at the N-Ray range that's so important?
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Are those the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now, how can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
Absolutely.
Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself.
Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
I'll think about everything you said. For now, I need to go.
Before you dash off, here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory should you decide to look into matters there. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes if you return with any new findings.
All right. We've got our plan then. What's up, Ken? Not too bad.
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Avoid the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore.
Let me try giving this to this guy.
I'm all out of throat lozenges. I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Good news. Doc Hollis asked me to bring you some medicine.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
Here you go.
If it's all the same, I'll give it to someone in real need. I've got more practice ahead of me. Wouldn't want to spoil it by seeking treatment. You have my gratitude, stranger.
Feel better.
I remember this place before the war.
Whoa. They look serious. Okay, so we got the Zeranium factory over there. We have this one. Recruit the plumber. Kill the brothers. Search the camp. We've got to go up there too. Outpost Opportunity. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here first, and then we're gonna go to the right side. We're gonna go try to recruit this doctor, and then along the way we'll do kill the brothers. Oh. What gun is that? This is the auto hacker. And it's been great. Yeah, we need to get all the way over there. It's gonna be interesting. The camp over here. Yeah, the auto hacker. Yep. I haven't gotten to really use it against any bots yet. Any of the auto mechs, but we do have it. I'm trying to remember how we get, because we meet Aza on this planet, I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember where exactly we meet her at.
bad company.
Hey, there it is.
On the way. Someone call for a medic. To the rescue.
Oh, Inez has something?
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire.
Oh.
Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, if Ortiz was among them, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
True. Frankly, I'm tired of being ordered around by everyone we meet.
That's the burden of being competent. Everyone expects your help, even if it ain't freely given. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
If these troopers are as good as you claim, they can handle themselves.
That's a rotten thing to say. Good don't mean much against a 5-ton sucker punch. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
No, I'm good. I love games where they need the new stranger to do everything for you. Pretty much. Yeah, they never stop asking, do they? Wish I had a silenced weapon. Wait, emergency stop. Critical hit chance. Critical hits from this weapon stun Automex. Has a 120-second cooldown, which decreases with your hack skill. I didn't realize that. Short rounds, shock. Alright, I'm gonna put that in my number 3 then. Does this? Oh man, it does. I almost, like, I'm right there.
Looks like a fight. Time for me.
I'm getting close to being able to do enough damage.
Got a distraction for you.
Little pick-me-up for you. Help me end this fight on my feet.
What?
Oh.
Realize you're about to die, right?
Back in business. Practicing.
I feel like my guns right now are so bad. bad. It's because I don't have anything built for... I don't have anything built with hack yet. I mean, like, I do, but it's not a great combo. Whoops.
Can't believe we have to record this.
Okay, I remember the automech's gonna be somewhere over here. I think there. Yeah, there it is. What's up, Shan?
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Someone go for a medic.
Want trouble? Free hole in the head.
Oh, leaders and bosses. Here we go. Nice. There it is. The auto hack worked. Look at that. It's helping me out now. Oh, that's so good. Now, is it going to turn hostile again? It does. There we go. Level 11. I'm gonna bump sneak up by 2. So that way everything's equal.
Navigation systems offline. Unable to locate designated path.
All right, let's talk to the auto dock.
Greetings. This unit is
Yeah, that was pretty
unable
good.
to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties?
I can actually. Depends. Make it worth my while, and I'll consider it.
Dispensing gratitude. In 3, 2, 1. Error. Gratitude depleted. This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming.
Uh-oh. Did something break? One sec. I think this just went down. Let me just check to see if we're good. Is YouTube still up and everything? I think it should be. Yeah, it is. All right, hold on 1 second. Saw my other streams just went down. All right, let's try. The good old turn it off and back on. See if that fixes it. Hold. Okay, we should be back. Everything just crashed. Oh, it might crash again. Okay, I think we're back again. Hold. Hold. It crashed back to back, but I think we might be good now. Let me just check one thing. Okay, as long as we're good here, then I think we should be fine. All right. Reinitialize the navigation systems.
Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined.
Doc Hollis Beardsley needs help with the refugees. Do whatever you can for them.
Clarification of purpose confirmed. This unit will arrive at its destination with 0.02% higher efficiency. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Nice. Okay. We will have to check back in with them at some point. Let's go do the camp. And then we'll come back and do that part. There's Tristan.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
Understood. Let's break off and search the place. Nice and straightforward there. Got a lockbox. One of the camp's terminals contained an entry. Remember, there's a body over here. Examine. Medical 5. All right, I think there's a door over here I'll be able to actually get in this time around. Hack 5, nice. Heavily damaged, the barrel of its target system is overridden. Nice. Get inside this room. The Master Thief Detective. To the roof. Science 5.
Yeah.
Is that? Yes, that's an incisor, all right.
I think there's one more spot around here. I love how all games collectively decided to use yellow for go here. Yup, it's the classic yellow paint. Because it works. Like, they do it for a reason, because, like, otherwise players just get lost. But then you use the yellow paint or some sort of yellow, like, hey, you can climb this or you can go up this, and it all of a sudden it's an indicator. Which, hey, I'd rather have that than be running around completely lost the entire time. remember one of these. It's got to be like a machine somewhere. I'm surprised that there's not much else in there.
All this blood. I just polished these boots.
Thought something else was right over here. I have the common gamer problem of never looking up. Same. I've definitely fallen for that a ton of times. I'm looking everywhere except for up. I think it might be, there might be something like on one of these cots over here. Bring their water bottle. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't remember. The thing that I was missing the most up top last time was that. We got it. Let me talk to him.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Found something I think might be important.
You've been busy. What did you find?
Found a terminal entry cataloging the base's automechanical defenses.
Perhaps it might allow us to ascertain the final moments of the camp's machines. See if any final commands were sent before the camp's destruction.
They were probably here to give massages. Automechanicals love giving massages.
Yes, these automechanicals were probably doing a lot of massaging with their plasma weaponry. Did you have anything else?
One of the corpses had some pronounced wounds.
The fact that this camp isn't a bullet-strewn ruin suggests it was wiped out by something precise, or at least not as destructive as traditional weapons of war. Did you learn anything by examining the body?
I think these people all died of natural causes. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Natural causes typically don't involve mass death or bullet wounds.
There was a destroyed automech deeper in the camp.
Myriad dead refugees killed in a particular way, but only a single destroyed automech. I'm beginning to make a connection. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
The targeting mechanism was undamaged, but the parameter slot was empty.
Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing.
I took a look at the camp's wireless communication tower.
Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
It's not tuned to pick up any of my favorite cereals. Boring.
You have some unusual priorities.
All right, I'm just gonna say I'm done with the investigation.
You're certain you've combed the place to your liking?
Yeah, I have.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
Well, obviously the automech. Theory? I don't do theories. Prepare to be blown away by the truth.
Considering your, spot-on observations thus far, I find the prospect of what you're about to say concerning.
This was a spa of... It was me. I killed these. It was an Auntie's Choice purple berry suicide cult. Everybody knows about those.
There are many reasons why that's not the case, not the least of which is the lack of a ridiculous name. They'd call it ritualistic rum and stuff or some such. Let us waylay this line of questioning permanently. Did you at least decipher why these people were killed?
I'm not sure. You got any ideas?
Yes. That relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees, but stolen from the Protectorate, which likely means that they were Protectorate as well. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
How do you think they blew their cover?
After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
Hopefully the bartender pays well for all this.
I cannot say I particularly care for the monetary results of this investigation. The truth is its own reward. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Survive the ambush.
Bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
They're all automechs. Oh man. Come on, keep firing. I don't know if they'll shoot each other.
Just give the signal.
That was a hearty engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again.
Dude, hacking them like that is crazy. It's just like never ending, too. How good is this? It's great. So much fun.
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Okay. Return to the bartender. I think we might actually go do that. But I want to get a fast travel point over here before I do. That way we don't have to go back and forth. Or, well, travel again really far. I think there's a fast travel point somewhere around here. Or if not, I can just complete it.
Something's afoot. Better keep my
Oh, there we go. Got it. All right, back to incognito. think I have enough for the dead man's jacket. Oh, I need one more. Wait. Free market? Let me see what else we got. The Lonesome Ranger. While in combat, not attacking, 33 damage. For every 2 seconds. Valerie's mod kit. The manager's tasking. Defense dome. Yeah, we're gonna go for Dead Man's jacket.
How are the informant lines treating you?
Me hack this. And again. How many of those do I even have? $19.
Just heard back. The
Not
Highlanders
terrible.
finally decided to just...
This might save some time. I'm not sure. The second choice.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
We've been to the camp you wanted us to look at.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
What can I say? Maybe I should have been an inspector.
I'm not entirely convinced that your method of investigation wasn't some form of performance art. I'd say it was entertaining, but I'm not sure it was the place for levity.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
If I look at a lamp, isn't that gonna hurt my eyes?
Maybe I was too subtle. Go to the malfunctioning lamp in the basement, turn it, and see if anything happens. Keep your fingers out of the electrical sockets too, will ya?
All right, let's go down. This will be remember feels like a threat because it's basically this will have consequences later that we are keeping as a surprise. That's what I wonder how much it actually changes whenever it says this will be remembered. All right, we're in.
Anyone had asked me, I had to put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought the Sub Rosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Take it that was what you suspected, Tristan?
Yes. Yes, it was. I'd hoped to be proven wrong, but vindication has cemented my resolve. I shall uncover what happened, no matter what.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Well.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
I'll take that. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Whoa. Armored suit? What is the armored suit? Enemies lose awareness of the player 50% faster. I guess I never really looked at what I am doing. Evasion chance, damage resistance, combat sprint speed. We don't need that. Bounty gains decreased by 50%. You know what? I'm going to throw it on. Ventilation mask? Honestly, that looks pretty sick. Ritual mask. Critical chance, crit damage, energy recharge rate. I think I'd rather wear that one. Look at that. Now I feel like a thief. Do you prefer light, medium, or heavy? Honestly, like, that's what I can't tell. Hey there, nice armor you got back there.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a
Yeah, I really haven't been able to tell which one I would prefer the most.
I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject.
I'm not using really any ability too that like makes one better than the other, I guess too.
Jealous. So are the half dozen AC ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomits.
All right, let's go talk to Tristan. Oh, what is that? Oh, it closes it. They have a reminder note. Password, third chance, don't forget. Yeah, I don't think I really do have a preference for any of the armor types, though, personally.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Fine, but you have to follow my rules.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I will be dealing with people of multiple factions, no killing without my go-ahead.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
That's fine. Seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship...
Don't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Go wait for us at the ship, Niles.
All right, but don't come to me with tears if your new friend decides to judge you the moment I've gone.
Let us be off, Commander.
All right, nice. Gonna sell my junk. Almost the next level.
Tired of firearms?
Armor. Okay, what else do we have? Damage. All this is damage resistance. Helmets. After successfully killing someone with a sneak attack, become camouflage for 8 seconds while camouflage enemies cannot see, and attacks are always sneak attacks. Ooh. There's the extra holster, but honestly, I might go with that.
Explode in your face? Come to not. Oh, hey, browse all you like. Feel.
See what you have?
Tired of firearms that explode in your face?
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
Ooh, she had an advanced decryption key. Hold on now. How do I get that case open? The bucket hat. Yes, indeed. That's so good. I never thought of
Anybody
this.
listening to this? Let me sell you stuff.
Another one?
If you the tooth page, you know who to visit.
What? That's dumb. I was right there. We're gonna go back for a second.
Buy from me, please. Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
What's up, Jay?
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station, or your money back.
Oh my god, dude, that song is going. That song is killing me.
Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today.
All right, we almost got it. Level 12. Nice. Any other stores to steal from?
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
I don't think we can get that. Okay, cool. Hey, I'll take it. What is this? Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler with your hack skill. You may also hack the auto. Oh, that was the helmet that was back there, right? Right. I might be able to put in another cloak diver there too. All right, let's level up. Let's go lock, pick, and hack again. And what perk do we grab this time? Automech jammer through the keyhole. The contents of a locked container can be viewed before lockpicking. Assassin. After scoring a kill from stealth, your movement speed is increased. If you're crouched... let me look at the future ones. Just to see what else we get. So manual reset, we need this. Hacked automechs are permanently disabled rather than temporarily disabled. Permanently disabled automechs reward XP and can be looted. So that's at 20. Automech autonomous. Your weak spot hits against auto mechanicals cause shock damage to chain to nearby enemies. Ooh, I like that. Here's another one. Oh, Vital Striker. Light melee weapons is increased. Additionally, in combat, your light melee weapons always deal half of their sneak attack damage. Stalker. Ooh. Okay, so you need Assassin for that. Walking over traps and mines will never set them off. What about the lockpick ones? Is there any other lockpick ones, or is it only ones I see here? You passively jam auto mechanicals, reducing the speed at which they can detect you. I'm gonna go with auto mech jammer. Or which one was the one that... So you need manual reset for that. Auto mech atomist. Or I could take one stealth. Let me count them out. One. So we have 5, so we can get 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Yeah. I just don't know whether I want to do this a stealth one or what. If you're crouched when an NPC starts investigating you, gain camouflage for a short duration. Alright, we're gonna grab Auto Mech Jammer.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.
Let me sell the junk. Mod. Okay, so I can make another. Let me make another cloak armor mod. Oh, I need rift residue.
Mind telling, browse all you like. Feel free.
I'm just gonna throw that on for now. Man, I would love to throw this. The cloak driver on with this helmet would be so good. Breakdown. Okay. Let's get back onto the ship. And we're going back. Do I have enough for this? I do. We got the dead man's jacket. The only thing is... So this one gives me evasion chance, damage resistance, combat sprint speed. This one gives me... Oh. Same thing. But enemies lose sight faster. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Even though I just put the crisis mod in. Because taking damage has a chance based on your hack skill to release a spider mine from your armor. Which would be pretty cool. Whoa. Oh, that's the thing on my back. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's why it's called the dead man's jacket. Alright, we're going back to Dorado. Alright, we're gonna bring Inez and Tristan. Because I feel like they're gonna be at odds with each other.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Varick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Wow. Alright, let's go down here. And actually, before we go in, I just want to check around this corner. Oh.
Stay back. Oh, wait. You aren't one of those
I never
town
met this
scrappers?
guy before, and
Apologies, stranger.
I saw someone mention
These
him.
eyes don't see as well as they used to. Perhaps it was fate you met me here. A capable sort like you is akin to an oasis in a hellish wasteland. So might you be willing to help an old injured man with a simple task?
Let me guess. Pick the fight you couldn't win, so you're licking your wounds in this hovel.
Do I look like the fight-picking sort to you? It pains me to think this injury is enough for you to cast aspersions onto me.
Let's pretend the situation isn't suspicious. What exactly do you need?
I was injured attempting to scale that cliff face to the estate. Wouldn't do to have a fresh wound out in the open, where anything might happen upon me. So I hunkered down here. See, I came here to salvage my, memoir manuscripts. I left some files behind when I fled the estate after the war broke out. Tragic, yes, but what else was an old man to do? If you're keen to help, one file's in a locker in the tram station. The other's in the mansion, in the late vigilance quarters. Simple to collect, once you get past the scrappers.
Suppose it wouldn't hurt to help.
Oh, bless your kindly nature. Do return promptly should you happen upon those, scribblings of mine. Silly old fool coming.
Missive from the Lost Days. Is it a collection quest? Oh no, it's just a side quest.
Coming here with...
Locate the documents. Oh, okay. It's actually up there. Oh, that's perfect.
just get Adrena time for it. Is it time for Adrena time yet? Because yes, it is.
Oh, wait. Before we go, Tristan has some abilities. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan, and hostile effects on him last half as long. Every 3 attacks activate his hammer grenade, dealing bonus attack in the area around his target. I'm going to do this one. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always taunt enemies in addition to any other speech attacks. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, will always frighten enemies in addition to any other speech attacks. Causes aggression, forcing the afflicted to attack the applier or flee combat for 8 seconds. I'll do they attack him. There we go. Over prepared. Magazine size, damage. Nah, I'm not gonna do that one. Did you help Marshall Corbin in the Vox? I didn't in my first one, my first playthrough, and I didn't here either because I couldn't. Well, no, I think I didn't help him at the first station thing, and he wasn't there for this playthrough because he's dead.
I hope you did.
So I saw him at the Vox, and I did help him a little bit there. I was thinking about Horizon Point though. Horizon Point, I did not help him.
Sight unseen. Let's get rid of these fools so we can enjoy the view.
All right, now we're starting to do a little bit more damage. Hold.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
I think this time around I might actually take reckless leadership and go with it. Compared to oh. having it before was not great when I had actually leadership, but now I could see it being worth it.
You could sell everything here and still not have enough to buy a can of Worst. Almost felt bad for him.
Our commander hangs from a thread.
Medkit!
Man, Tristan's really going down. Oh man, I'm down. I'm crashing. Oh God. Oh, that's my own grenade. Whew. Close one there. Oh man, that was close. Oh. So documents 1 are somewhere over here. I always forget I have grenades in this game. Same here.
I once visited this station with the first person I... Never mind.
What the what, Tristan? I think my go-to companions for this one might actually be Tristan and Marisol once we get her. Or... yeah, not sure. I haven't done this specific mission that we're on. Right now, I've done the bounty here before, though. Okay, sounds good. I will keep that in mind. Maybe buy these two. Oh, that's what the scope is. Oh, that's the really unique one. Oh, wait.
So these Arcadians do appreciate the finer things.
I remember being here, but I couldn't get into a lot of these rooms. Because I didn't have any lockpick and stuff. But now we can. Yeah, I remember the pair of them now. This one I couldn't get into at all. I think there's... Oh, it's a canid in here.
This window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes. Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Oh my god, Tristan is already down. Holy. Holy. Jeez. Yeah, I'm struggling a lot more here because I think it's mainly because my last build was all about companions and having them do a lot of the work for me. And now I have to do some of the work. Unless if there's another way. Let's do it this way. Jeez. Oh my god. I almost had him. You have to take down the guy with the axe or whatever, the hammer first. If we get him, then I think we're good.
Coming your way.
Is he dead?
Commander, you're bleeding. Help, bud. Help.
No, he's still alive. And I'm struggling way more with these guys than before. What I can try doing is using this to break down his shields first. I do have some shock grenades too, yeah. Alright, save. There we go.
Get your turn!
I do it for you!
Hold.
Back in business.
Okay, we got one. We just need to take out the other one now. Save. There we go. Got him that time.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first.
Whew. Alright, let's go return to this elder guy. That Zeranium grenade back there really put in the work. A lot of it. Yeah, so what do we get? The Wham Bam. Yeah, it triggers a shotgun blast on hit, requires loaded shotgun ammo to fire. That is insane. Yeesh.
Ah, you've returned in one piece. Did you perchance acquire those precious items we spoke about?
I have both files right here. Gotta say, they don't look as much like manuscripts.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Come now, hand them over. Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. My handlers will be mighty pleased with these indeed.
Handlers? That include Agent Kobar? Knew something was fishy with this operation.
You're acquainted with us then, and you still hadn't managed to connect the proverbial dots. Ha! That there is proof. I've still got it. Old Spider is mighty good at keeping secrets. All I can divulge is that valuable data like this here always paves the way to lucrative business ventures.
Come on, I did the job for you. You can give me more than that.
I certainly cannot, or my handler will be having strong, potentially career-ending words with me. And I resent the implication that I was not an equal partner in this venture. Anyhow, here's your payment for a job well done. And since you're apparently known to others in Sub Rosa, I suppose I can add a bit of knowledge on top. Been watching the scrappers for a while. They stick to raids, nothing big or risky. All the same, they caught the attention of a sentinel. Imagine they were being brought to heel. Sentinels work in secret, but someone somewhere gave the scrappers word that he was coming and bringing trouble with him. They killed him upon his arrival, of course.
Okay, so what's the issue?
Reckon someone within the Protectorate tipped off the scrappers. Let their own sentinel walk into a trap. Perhaps they have an interest in keeping the region lawless? Who knows?
Thanks for the intel. Bye, Spider.
Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider. Gather your energy.
Okay. Got another 2 objectives over here. Let's go to this building. Oh, wait, no. Is that the one that's up on the hill? Oh, right. Never mind. We're going to go over this way. I wonder how many times we dropped a spider thing back there. Or if not at all. This zoom, the zoom out for this mode is like so far. There's no in between. I'm surprised. It's like kind of over the shoulder and way far back. Oh, this looks cool. I need to get that third utility slot. Sheesh. These guys with the armor are just tough every time. Oh.
Medical pack out. There's adrenatine. You have my thanks and my help.
They decommissioned. All right, let me do a quick save here. And okay, give me like 2 minutes here and then we'll go ahead and continue. I just need to grab a drink and then I should be good for a bit. BRB. All right, I am back.
Think the cult's signaling that we ain't welcome here. But I ain't too keen on heeding signs.
Right, okay. I remember this. This is where Ozza's stuck inside the one room.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Last time I heard someone in this much distress, they downed a whole bottle of liftoff on a dare.
Oh no, it's no.
What are you going on about in there?
There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first?
Well, that's just awful. Anything I can do to help?
No, I don't think so. I'll just suffer in here for a while longer. Oh, why won't it stop burning?
I wouldn't visit a punishment such as this upon even the worst criminal elements.
Oh, lockpick 12? What?
Why is it... No, why didn't I wash them first?
Well, you're dumb enough to play with them barehanded, so...
Are you daft? Do you think I wanted to handle that muck? One of us had to do it. Just because I'm on the bottom rung doesn't mean you have to... Whoa.
I wouldn't visit a...
And you think...
Last time I convinced him to give me his key card. But it doesn't look like we're able to do that this time. Unless... Ah, there we go. That'll do it.
I do believe this attempting to kill
Whew.
on the way. Yours must get regained by vigilance.
Little pick-me-up for you. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Oh my god.
Help?
Stay in cover. Man, they go down so easily.
Back in medkit, coming your way.
And I chose the buffed version.
Fight on my feet. Back in business.
Quickly, will you? My death would be a stain on both of us.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's order. Graph's back in business.
Yeesh. Alright, that's all of them. Guys, we cannot be going down this much. Good God. Any weapon mods I can make? That's one thing I wanted to do. Helmet. Crafting, armor, utility, extra holster. Probably equip that. At least for now. Okay. That should help. That, honestly, well, how much damage does this do? 58. I'm gonna switch the settings back over to showing just damage. Can cause with a single shot if all projectiles hit. So 10. Yeah, that's why it does so little damage. But then this one does a lot because, okay. Yeah, this gives me a little bit more base understanding. Only because I got so used to it. Although in other games, I think in another scenario, DPS would be more beneficial. Let's get up top here. Oh, there's also just steps right there.
Coward! You've never affected me without subterfuge. Let me out, and I'll show
Good that
you
I
all
lubricated my
true
armor before we left.
Oh, there she is. Oh, there's a way in through here, too.
Hey, you! Let me out of here!
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Asa. You are?
Wait, I know this one. I'm someone who struggles with their limited capabilities.
No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for.
Thank you. If there's nothing else, I'll just be going.
There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course.
Sure.
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
I want to keep Tristan with me, but I don't know if I remember taking Inez to the N-Ray area, so let's send Tristan back.
If you think remaining alone with this cultist is wise, I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
Okay, cool. Hey, because I'm gone, thank you for the follow. Also, hello. Let's see what we got here. Experimental storage locker key. I need lockpick 12 for that one. am I at right now? We're at 9 for both of them. Disable ground floor fans?
Well, that's a workplace safety violation right there.
Oh.
Glad I don't have to fill out the paperwork.
Oh. If only I came in from the top then. Aw, man. What a difference that would have made. Okay, well, let's go out the top. Or you know what? I'll disable it and then we'll be out of here. She's a go-getter, kind of. She is. Try again later. Oh, there we go. They're back on. Yeah, there was a body down here that I couldn't loot. It's like this one. Investigate the N-ray range. We also have the target over there. We're gonna go to the target, then over to opportunity. Yeah, the outpost opportunity, and then from there we'll go to the N-ray. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
I hit the ability a few times and I guess she went down. Right, I remember that. We'll have to go over there in a second. After we clear this. Ooh. They're higher level. Try this. Oh, they're all gonna go down. Back up, get back up. Oh, friendly. Yeah, go get him. God, dude. I am just getting destroyed. We were sweeping before. Even when they're higher, more difficult enemies, but I guess not this time around. Let me see if I can just discover the location, so that way we can fast travel here at a later time. I mean, it's just the bounty, so I don't need to be too worried about it. Go to outpost opportunity. Ahoy.
Declas, give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can
do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
I saw the state you're in and thought I'd offer to help.
Help? Help how? Help is an offer to contract your services to a disadvantaged party with the aim of grossly inflating your prevailing rates? Help like that?
Yeah, exactly that.
Now that's some good hustle. I like your moxie. But no. I've got a whole mess binding down on me, and no notion of putting a stranger in a position to leverage the situation. I kindly ask you to leave me and my soldiers to fend for ourselves.
Okay. It says report to Durban.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
The order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Oh, okay. We had to specifically say that one. Because the order Abbott sent me as an emissary to convince you.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
So, if it wasn't the order, you have a new enemy slaughtering your people.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what, by law, do you think I can do about it?
Get the word out that it wasn't the order and that you've got a new threat to deal with?
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other.
All right, point taken. So how can I convince you that the order didn't do this?
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And And you'd like help with those?
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Really? All it'll take is some bits to solve the issue?
Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness, and a goodly dose of class.
2,500. Yes. I'm gonna do that again.
Wonderful. And with your sincerity assured by the bits in my pocket, I feel absolutely confident in your professed innocence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a whole mess of hassle I've got to dig myself out from under.
Okay. Solve one of his problems. Well, there you go. Problem solved. It appears. We got another facility up here. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I was trying to find that marker because I could see it, but I wasn't sure. Corporate hireling. Oh, right. This is the tamed people, right. I remember this now. And the lady that wants the egg.
Even though I've nothing but disgust for your corporate overlords, at least the invasion stirred up some much-needed chaos in Arcadia.
Have I mentioned that I got no interest in your opinions of my overlords?
We can always talk about you then. Like how you were the victim of corporate greed and hubris.
Reckon I wasn't clear. I got no interest in your opinions about anything. Thank Allah, Fort Endurance still stands. We ought to check in.
Fort Endurance. You go talk to her.
Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
What do you mean, railroad you?
They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here until they pen me in the sewers.
What do you have to say in your defense?
I got a bunch to say. First, I say I'm no murderer. Second, I say there was no reason to do it. Third, I'd say that I actually like Chief Cuddy. I mean him no harm. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
What do you think happened?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
How could he be dead and you be fine?
I've got got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was Sisty stew, fresh from the can. Served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew.
Did you tell the security officer about Cuddy's allergy?
I don't have to. Cuddy told him himself. He told absolutely everybody, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere.
All right, I'll go talk to him. Let's hope he buys your Crabble story.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
There's part of me that's thinking about just doing the main story and the companion quests. Just because a lot of this, especially the side stuff, seems to be the same. Faction stuff I would potentially do, but I don't know. I'm thinking about going back to that. Ozza chooses discretion over aggression and attempts to flank weak targets in combat. Explosion caused by her ability covers a larger area, allowing it to damage more enemies. After using her ability, she deals bonus damage for a duration. I'm gonna go bonus damage there too.
What is this, some sort of zoo?
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm...
Oh! Whoops. You know what? We're gonna actually call it a little bit short tonight, just because I'm gonna chill and stuff instead. But we made some good progress again. We've got a lot more to potentially do. Again, there's not really much else out at the moment, so that's why I'm sort of just sticking with this playthrough for right now, which has been fun. But I will say it's kind of like it's catching up to that point where I'm feeling a lot of the sameness. Well, almost deleted that one by accident. Let me just keep deleting some of these other ones. Okay, we're good. Let me save again. All right, cool. But I don't know. I'm going to chill, though, and then we'll be back in the morning. We'll continue and then figure out what's going on from there. So for now, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. YouTube is Casas Plays. I have my entire first playthrough up there, and all parts of the second and everything else that I play if you want to watch anything else. For now, though, that is it. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Peace.